Good afternoon, class. I'd like to introduce myself. My name is Jason McDermott. In this week's assignment, I'm going to do a demonstrative speech. For this speech, I'm going to go over the history and etiquette of chopsticks. I'll show you how to properly use chopsticks and how to eat sushi. Growing up in the Midwest prior to joining the service in a small community, I never grew up around people eating sushi. I was introduced to sushi and the use of chopsticks in Hawaii when I met my girlfriend, now wife, in 2007. My wife was born and raised in Hawaii and was an excellent teacher of how to use chopsticks and introduced me to different types of food. The history of chopsticks has been dated back to 5,000 years ago in the use in China. They were invented due to the need of having to cook food in smaller portions because they had a hard time finding fuel source to cook food. It was easier to cut the food in smaller pieces so that way they would use less fuel to cook their food. This requiring less time to cook the food, and there was much smaller portions. With this, they invented the use of chopsticks because with the smaller food they needed something to pick up the food instead of having a knife to cut it with. Chopsticks are usually made out of three materials: bamboo, plastic, or metal. Depending on personal use and where you live in the world can depend on which type you use. The bamboo chopsticks are the easiest to use of the three based on that you can get better grip on your food, followed by plastic and then metal chopsticks. After doing research on chopsticks, here are some basic rules of etiquette for using chopsticks. If you are sharing a meal with a group of people and there is not a public pair of chopsticks in which to use out of the bowl or plate, then use your own chopsticks, but instead you turn them around and you use the part where your hand was holding them to grab the food out of the bowl or the plate. Do not stab your food with chopsticks. It's considered bad etiquette. When you are done eating with your chopsticks, instead of putting them in an X fashion like you normally do with a fork and knife or a spoon for a normal restaurant, you would just take your chopsticks, place them together on the left side of your plate, and that would be considered telling someone that you're done eating. Don't point your chopsticks at other people. Now, to use a chopstick, I have, for my demonstration, a pair of chopsticks. I have a small thing of sushi that I found at the store. And then I got some soy sauce and some wasabi. Now, when you go to mix up your soy sauce and wasabi mixture, some people like it spicy, some people don't. So here's a helpful hint for that. The amount of wasabi you put in with your soy sauce determines how spicy your food is going to be. So, the more sauce you put in and you stir it in with your soy sauce, it's going to be super spicy. The less you use, obviously the less spicy it's going to be. So as you can see, here's my mixture, and it's kind of a light brown color compared to the black color of my soy sauce, so I have it more of the spicy side. For the chopsticks, you're going to start by placing them in your hand, and the bite where the chopstick is on your thumb here, on this side right here, that's going to be your base. That part doesn't move. So this is going to be the part that doesn't move, and then the other part is going to be the part that moves. So with that being said, you're going to place them on here, and it's going to look something like this. So when you do this, the bottom part doesn't move, top part moves, and that's what grabs your food. So it's kind of like an extension of your fingers if you think about it when you go to pick something up. Okay? So when you go to do this, you're going to grab your food like this, and you're going to go to pick it up just like that, and it's picked up. And then you're going to go grab your mixture, and you're going to stick it in your mixture, and then you're going to go grab it out of your mixture just like that, and then you can go put it in your mouth. And that is how you eat sushi. Thanks for listening, and as you can see, someone from the Midwest can learn different types of food and how to eat it. So good luck. Thanks.